in the future, if you ever had triplets, what would your reaction be? And if and it says and if they were all girls.
Missing someone with all your heart. Missing someone with heart. How much you missing?
Okay. Hi.
And welcome to another video.
Today we are doing a little Q&A with questions specifically for Matthew. You guys seemed to like the last Q&A, and I feel like it would just be a good way for you guys to get to know Matthew better. But without further ado, we're going to get started on the questions. So, first question. How do you maintain everything? I think that means, like, how do you manage everything?
Like balance.
Yeah, your responsibilities.
I don't know, it's hard, right? It's definitely hard, but just knowing that, like, you need family time and, like, school time and, like, work time, and
We help each other out.
yeah, like, if one of us is working, then the other one's with Grayson, so it's just, we both have to balance it out pretty much. It's not
Just communicate our schedules.
Yeah, it's not something you can do it alone, but it's it'd be a lot harder.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, this is our most commonly asked question, like 90% of these questions, so I think I'm just gonna let's knock it out now, but pretty much, what was your reaction to finding out I was pregnant?
Our reaction, so we both found out at pretty much the same time. We were just together. Probably initially just scared for just like thinking about being a young parent and just like how hard that is, like needing to like still having to finish school while raising like a child is like definitely something that's scary to think about, but
yeah, we were 19 and 20 at the time.
Right, but like eventually like you warm up to the idea, and like it's definitely a huge blessing to have Grayson.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want it any other way.
Oh, buddy. Yeah, he says dada.
Right.
Okay, what did you think when you found out the gender?
I was excited. I didn't know, but I guessed from the beginning that Grayson would be a boy.
Yeah, Matthew was like adamant about it.
I don't know. I always had like a little feeling that I don't know why. Even though like I don't know, I've always wanted to have like a girl. Like that's always just what like.
You really? I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, like when I was a kid, that's just always like. Of course, I was gonna probably have both, but like in my head, I would always just think about me having a girl. I don't know why, but yeah, I was excited. It's my boy. You're gonna play sports soon.
Sports.
Girls can too, though.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, Grayson exposed my haircut by taking my hat.
Matthew was wanting to wear a hat because he's all embarrassed about his haircut, but I think it looks good.
I said, can you take like a ½ inch off? And a dude cut off like all of my hair.
He was probably like, I need to fix this botched job that I cut, so like, let's see.
You exposed me.
Where are you from? We've kind of talked about this before.
Yeah, I'm from the suburbs of Chicago, like 40-45 minutes out of the city.
And
that's where I've grown up my whole life. I've never really moved or anything.
20 years, right?
Mm-hmm. Until now.
Who are your favorite YouTubers to watch?
My favorite YouTubers? I don't know. I watch a lot of like sports stuff, like I don't know, like Dude Perfect and stuff. I don't really watch a lot of family channels, but I don't know, I'm just trying to think of other people I even watch.
Yeah, maybe the small fraction of guys watching will know what channels you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh, and like gaming videos usually. Like I feel like a lot of guys just watch gaming videos.
Guys
PewDiePie, I watch PewDiePie, but who doesn't?
Right, what dude doesn't? What does this say? I'm gonna have to like cut out all of my like times I'm searching for this. I sent you like the same one like 4 times, unless I'm like doing this wrong.
Yeah, I was confused. I was like, there's that many questions.
Okay. This is a good one. What's your favorite thing about being a dad?
My Favorite thing about being a dad? That's so hard. There's so many great things. I don't know, I feel like it's just the way, like, he smiles back at you and just, like, or laughs at you and just, like, I don't know, like, you just know you're his person, like, and you feel so loved even though he can never tell you. Just waking up and, like, you flick the lights on and he just, like, already has a huge smile.
It's like knowing, like, you're his world.
It just starts off your day so nice. It's like, he's always just happy, like, smiling, like, ready to just play. I don't know.
No matter what's going on.
Right.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, dad. I think he's a dad, boy. Kind of on a similar direction, what's your least favorite thing about being a dad?
Least favorite?
Yeah.
I don't know, like diapers, I guess. Poopy diapers.
Poopy diapers.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's probably a generic answer, but like, I don't think there's that many bad things about being a dad. Like, diapers aren't that bad either.
Like, maybe like lack of sleep or something, or like.
Yeah, but he's been better recently.
He's
like,
a pretty good sleeper.
Really good at that now.
Okay, what was the first thing you noticed about me that caught your eye?
First thing I noticed about you? Well, you were like, at our old school, we were actually like, you're the first person I really ever talked to because we were in the same like orientation group. Probably just like your eyes and your smile. Because you like introduced yourself to me. I was like, I'm Addie. It's like, I'm Matthew.
I went to an all-girls high school and I was super awkward, so I remember being like, I'm gonna practice talking to boys. Here we are. Okay, so I like this one. So when's that ring coming, brother?
Oh, when's the ring coming?
Yeah.
When's my ring coming? Once I'm rich.
There's your answer, folks.
Why?
When's the moment that it like clicked for you that you were a dad?
I mean, just the moment he was born, like you just feel very responsible for like a whole other person now. Like you don't really realize that until like the second you're holding him, and just like how fragile and like how much you just want to protect them.
How do you like living in Phoenix?
I like Phoenix a lot. I like the weather is super nice.
Grayson likes it.
It's definitely nice not to have like snow in the winters and stuff. Yeah, it's just a good change in scenery, like cacti and
Have you liked
desert.
moving for the first time?
Yeah, I would say I liked it. For
Hi,
sure.
Rudy. And then, do you like being a young dad?
Yeah, I like being a young dad. I think doesn't matter if I'm young or old, I just like to be a dad.
Like being a dad? That's a good answer. I always say, like, when Grayson's older and, like, playing sports and stuff, like, he'll be the fun dad that, like, has a lot of energy and is playing with everyone and
My
stuff.
knees won't be busted up.
Yeah, yet. Okay. What's one characteristic that you love the most about me? I like these questions.
I'm trying to think of the word. Just like how much you care for others and like you always put like Grayson and I before you ever put yourself. And like, I don't know, I guess it's just a motherly thing, but like even before we had Grayson, you'd always like put me in front of you, like just whatever. You just always want to make sure everyone around you is good. Even though like you're going through stuff. I love you too.
Do you want to move back to Chicago one day?
I don't know. I don't want to go back to the cold. If it weren't for the cold and the snow, I would definitely want to move back.
We can be snowbirds and like
maybe
live here in the winter.
Yeah, maybe one day we can be snowbirds and go back to Chicago for the summers.
Oh, what are you doing, buddy? He's kind of discovered his tongue recently, so he'll just like click it around in his mouth and make funny faces. Huh, buddy? How has being a father changed you?
Definitely like forced to grow up really fast. Like a lot of new responsibilities that you never realize like come along with having a child. But yeah, I think that's just the biggest thing. Like having to grow up really fast and like it's not just about you anymore. It's like your whole family. It's like he's number one now. It's not just like I need to do what I do for me, but it's like I need to do it for everyone now, you know?
One of Matthew's friends says, "Why are you the way that you are?"
I don't know. Because that's how God chose me to be.
Oh. I like this question. I think you should show them. What's your favorite clothing item for Grayson?
Oh, for Grayson? Let me look.
Okay.
I can do some searching.
Intermission.
This is my favorite. It's a jean jacket.
His baby jean jacket.
I think it's so cute.
Show him a close up.
He's still got little ways to grow into it, but it's so cute.
We put
It's
it
so
on him like
small.
once.
We just have to like roll up the sleeves.
When did you get that for him? Wasn't I still pregnant when you got it?
Yeah, before he was born. I was like, I'm getting him a jean jacket.
Yeah, Matthew loves wearing his jean jacket, and so when he saw the little baby one, he was all about it. Oh. I think he's like flirting with the camera right now.
It's like he knows we're filming.
I know.
Like he knows.
He's got his
You're
game
smart.
face on. What is your middle name?
Oh, my middle name is Ryan. R-Y-N-E.
Not Ryan.
Yeah,
Ryan.
After Ryan Sandberg from, he was a baseball player for the Chicago Cubs.
Yeah. We both kind of have unique middle names.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. In the future, if you ever had triplets, what would your reaction be? And if and it says and if they were all girls.
That'd be crazy. I don't know how, like, there's two parents. How do you have three babies?
And then if we had Grayson too.
Grayson would be forced to be the third parent.
We're like, okay, I'll feed this one, you feed that one, Grayson.
He would have to do that.
And all girls, what about that?
I'd be okay with all girls.
Yeah, because you got your boy.
Right, yeah.
Aw, he's giving you hugs. Okay, I think that's the last question we're gonna do, but thank you so much for sending in your questions. We had a good time answering them. And now, yeah, Shaggy. Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna do our weekly shout out winners. So first we have
The Wilson fam.
and then we also have Addison.Doman. So thank you so much for liking and subscribing to our account. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new, please subscribe to follow along with us. I hope you liked this video, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Missing someone. Missing someone. Missing someone.